Okay, thanks for having me here today. I'm Ben Blazik. I'm a research staff member at the Computation Institute, and I work with Globus. My partner, Kyle Chard, is back there as well. If you want to look into Globus, you can visit www.globus.org during the talk here. So I want to give you a little context of how we fit in here. You've heard a little bit about this research data service from the library. What we're working with Globus is the Materials Data Facility and the National Data Service. You may recognize roughly this figure from EdSciL yesterday. So we're dealing with a lot of the same challenges that they are, except initially we're looking to mainly focus on materials data and importing that type of data into a similar service to RDS that spans not only UIUC, but also some external collaborators. And then, of course, the National Data Service will take in more types of data besides materials and also span many more institutions beyond UIUC. So just a quick overview here. Globus endpoints, which you can install on either your server or personal computer. They basically allow you to optimize big data transfer between endpoints. They allow you to share files and directories, as well as create users and groups that can share those directories and files as well. And so what we have here is our Globus endpoints within our network. You can transfer between them. You can create these groups and sharing. That's the data layer. So that's data that's living on your server or your personal computer. What we're doing now is we're adding a metadata layer on top of that with publish as the NDS or MDF prototype here. Within that, we want to discover all sorts of metadata so that we can allow you to search through your records and find the appropriate data sets. One key thing for us is we're actually bring your own storage type of model for published data. So once you create your data set or your data collection of your research data, that will live on either an institutional repository or some other storage that your institution selects. And again, we want to enable discovery within this entire universe of Globus here. So what you see here is probably fairly familiar if you're familiar with DSpace. So we're using DSpace as the workflow backed by other Globus services for our initial prototype. And the problem is immediate. The fact that if you're a scientist creating these data sets, are you going to spend the time to put this type of information in? And so that's where we think maybe BrownDog can help us, is to help extract a lot of this information automatically if possible. So some of the data sources that we're working with, they're very broad. But what we've worked with so far are often HDF5s, so they're hierarchical file types. Some of these can be quite large, 30 gigabyte stack of TIFFs. Within a 50 terabyte data set. That's just for one user 1 week at a beamline at Advanced Photon Source. We have, of course, the same PDF tabular TIFFs. And really, we're encompassing all of the other types since we're trying to build services for the MDF and NDS that all the other types that the users before me have talked about. So I actually left a minute for questions if anybody wanted. Otherwise?